The Glacial Sorcerer is a devastating cold-based caster capable of decimating entire enemy packs with massive explosions from our glacier. You will also be utilizing your cold volcanic orb. So this build is going to excel at controlling the battlefield, delivering high AoE damage while maintaining strong defensive layers. Core to its survivability is Lost Knowledge, which is going to provide us a reliable ward layer, while our Flame Ward will offer significant damage reduction against telegraphed or heavy-hitting attacks. Ice Barrage is going to add extra burst when needed, and then our Teleport is going to ensure mobility for repositioning, dodging, and quickly grouping enemies. So this build will work without uniques, but of course uniques are something that you will want to work towards. And Unstable Core is going to be the first unique we want. This provides excellent stats for us and should be enhanced with Exalted Mana whenever possible. Wrong Wrap is going to grant strong stats and a haste buff through our Teleport's Comet Rush node. Transient Rest is going to give us a lot of ward generation, making it one of the top defensive boots, while Frostbite Shackles are going to increase our ward generation by giving us ward gain on freeze. Orion's Eye is going to synergize with our Flame Ward for elemental damage reduction. The Red Ring of Altaria is going to provide us crucial damage reduction once our attribute requirements are met. And then Scales of Altaria is going to allow us to proc both cold and lightning infusions. In terms of our blessings, we're running the Grand Emptiness of Ash for crit strike multiplier. We're running Grand Resolve of Humanity, Grand Body of Obsidian, Grand Rage of Winter, and Grand Light of the Moon. For our idols, we're going to be running 3 Lunar Heretical Grand Glass Idol of the Stronghold, 1 Ornate Glass Idol of the Stronghold, Fighting Stout Weaver Idol of the Web, along with Armored Minor Weaver Idol of Repose, and then your Adorned Idol will be Throne of Ambition. So for your skill usage, your Glacier is going to be your primary offensive tool. To beef up our Glacier, we're going to be taking Greater Destruction, we're going to be taking Mordita's Bane, as well as Greater Chilling. These are all going to beef up that final explosion from our Glacier. We're also going to be taking Critical Rejuvenation, as critical hits will grant us a mana equal to the percentage of our max mana. So the more max mana you have, the more you'll be able to regenerate your mana essentially and sustain. And then we'll also be taking Cold Victory, where Glacier kills will grant us mana. So your skill usage will be pretty straightforward. You're going to use your Glacier essentially as your main offensive tool. So your gameplay is you're going to be buffing yourself essentially with your Teleport. If you are having mana issues, you can swap this out for a Null Focus. You're going to use your Cold Volcanic Orb to chain AoE damage against grouped enemies. And Ice Barrage is going to grant the Frost Armor buffed for a little bit additional protection. And specifically for bossing, you want to time your Flame Ward carefully against high damage boss attacks to help soak. So always make sure that enemies are grouped for detonating your main spells to kind of maximize the AoE impact. You want to maintain your defensive buffs at all times. You want to monitor your mana very carefully to sustain your rotation. When you are bossing, you do want to line up both your Volcanic Orb and your Glacier on the boss to get those extra explosions on the same target. And then from here, just pretty much maintain your defensive buffs, right? You want to make sure that you're maintaining your Ice Barrage. You want to make sure that you're maintaining your Flame Ward and mitigating as much damage as you possibly can. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. See you guys in the next one.